Assalamu alaikum everyone. Once again, I welcome you to my YouTube channel, that is Nawab Kiazai. Nawabkiazai. As you know that we have started a series of adjectives and this is the ninth video of adjectives. I mean ninth lesson of adjectives. So in today's video, in today's lesson, we will know about the regular and irregular adjectives. So now let's know a little bit about the regular adjectives, that why they are called regular adjectives. Regular adjectives are called regular adjectives because the comparative degree and the superlative degree are the derivatives of the positive degree. Means positive degree is the root word. Comparative degree and superlative degree have come out from that word. I mean comparative degree and superlative degree are the derivatives of the positive degree. Understood? And when you can say for small words, for you can say shorter words or smaller words, we use er, we put er as a suffix, you can say, to make a comparative degree. For small words, at the end of the positive degree, we put er, we write er to make a comparative degree and est to make a superlative degree. But this rule is only for the shorter words, smaller words. Understood? But when it comes to longer words, we put more, the word more, more, before the positive degree, then it becomes a comparative degree. But when we put most, most, before the positive degree, then it becomes superlative degree. Understood? But more, most are written separately, not attached to the positive degree. But here I said these are suffixes. These are morphemes. That's why we write at the end of the word, at the end of the positive degree, we write er. We don't separate them. As you can say, the positive degree ends, suffix starts. Suffix is also called suffix because of this. That is connected to the word. Okay? Not because it's separated. This is the difference. So, mark my words. So, now here comes the confusion that how we know that how longer that word is, or you can say how shorter the word should be, so that we put er for it or est for it and more and most for it. So actually there is an old rule, you can say, that is coming, the rule is this, that that syllables, two syllables, maybe not, you heard it also. One syllable, two syllables, three syllables, four syllables, five syllables. Okay, so nowadays this idea is, this formula is too old. Nowadays we do not use this one. Okay, I have a trick. I will tell you that where to use er and est and where to use more and most. Understood? Now you will be thinking about the syllables. If you don't know, I should tell you a little bit about the syllables. That a syllable is a vowel sound. A syllable is a vowel sound. For example, if I say banana, now you can see here there are three vowels, three sounds. That's why this word has three syllables. Understood? Now let's take another example, that is guarantee. Guarantee. Now after G there are two vowels, again one sound. Now here vowel does not matter, the sound matters. The sound matters. Understood? So after G there are two vowels but one sound, one syllable. Again run, R-A-N, one vowel, one sound, again the second syllable. T-E-E, or you can say T-E-E. Now Again, here there are two vowels but one sound. That's why it will be considered as one syllable. Means the third syllable. Banana, 3 syllables. Guarantee, 3 syllables. But it will be very difficult for you to contrast between these two things. I mean, the longer and shorter words. So the easiest way, easiest trick, I am going to tell you, inshallah, that no one has told you before. Neither you have seen it in your books, nor your teachers have told you. Only I can tell you, alhamdulillah. When you applied this rule, 90% your questions will be solved. I mean, your problems will be solved connected to the language, connected to the grammar. Understood? So the rule is this, that whenever you see a word, an adjective that consists on 6 or less than 6 letters, understood? For that word, we use ER and EST. Once again, I should tell you, any word, any adjective that has 6 letters or less than 6 letters, we use ER for comparative degrees and we use EST for superlative degrees. Understood? But when it comes to longer words, whenever a word has 7 or more than 7 letters, whenever a word has 7 or more than 7 letters, then we use more for comparative degrees and most for superlative degrees. The easiest way, easiest trick. Understood? There can be exceptional cases, but I'm telling you, I guarantee you, 90% your problem will be solved. Understood? It's possible that there is a word that has 6 letters, but still we put more and most with it. Possible. There is a word that it has 7 letters, but still we use ER or EST. But that thing you will see rarely, hardly ever, not always, not often, not mostly, not usually. Understood? This thing you will find hardly ever. Means 1 out of 1,000. 1 out of 1,000. So that's why I said 90% your problems will be solved as connected, or while comparing two words that where we use ER, EST and where we use more and most. Understood? So here I am remembering two words. I remember two words that they are already comparable. Means we cannot use comparative degree with them. For example, if I say that is comparably better, it will be wrong. Why? Because comparable is automatically a word, a comparing word. Understood? It's a comparing word, comparative word. Understood? The same rule applies to another word that is called preferable. One is comparable, one is preferable. I cannot say that is preferably better. That would be wrong. But rather I would say that is preferably good, because prefer has already, you can say, comparison in itself. It's a comparing word, or you can say it's a comparative word. Understood? So that's why with these two words we do not use comparative degrees. Understood? Why? Because there is always, you can say, comparison in themselves. The words are comparative automatically. These are comparing words, okay? So now let's go to the examples. As I said before, that any word that has 7 or more than 7 letters, so we use more for comparative degrees and most for superlative degrees. Now let's count the letters first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see, this has 8 letters, so we must put more before the superlative degree to make a comparative degree, and we put most before the positive degree to make a superlative degree. Understood? You see, handsome, more handsome, the most handsome. Now here you remember one thing, that this D is, okay, say almost silent, almost silent. If we use it, so we can just slightly we can touch it, that handsome, handsome. We don't say handsome. It's not good. Handsome. You see? Handsome, more handsome, the most handsome. Now here I would like to tell you one thing, that when we would like to, okay, say introduce something, one thing or one person, we use the positive degree. You can see it here. For one person, positive degree. For two, okay, say persons, two things, comparative degree. For three, okay, see, 3 plus, more than 3. 3 or more than 3, then we use superlative degree. Understood? We cannot use superlative degree for 2 persons, or you can say 2 characters. No. For example, between me and you, I cannot say I am the best or you are the best. But rather I would say you are better. Because we are just 2. When the things, or you can say characters, or people are 3 or more than 3, you can say 3 plus. 3 or more than 3, then we use the superlative degree. Understood? Once again, I should tell you, where we, you can say, talk about one noun, one character, we use the positive degree. Where we compare between 2 things, 2 characters, then we use the comparative degree. But when we pick out one out of many, but they must be at least 3, not less than 3, then we use superlative degree. When we pick out one out of many and describe it, then we use superlative degree. Understood? Now look at the second example. Smaller words. This is the, you could say, longer words. These are shorter words. Okay? These are bigger words. These are smaller words. Understood? These are, you could say, lengthy words. Okay. Few. F-E-W. Few. You can see 1, 2, 3. Now it is, you can say, less than 6 letters. That's why we will use ER for comparative degree and EST for superlative degree. Understood? Few, fewer, the fewest. Here I would like to view another rule that is a little bit different than these. The difference is that whenever an adjective, whenever a word ends with Y, whenever an adjective ends with Y, so we drop that Y, we put I in place of Y to make a comparative degree. IER for comparative degree, and IEST for making a superlative degree. It will be available in the positive degree, but you cannot use it and you will never find it in the comparative degree and in superlative degree, but rather you will find I in place of Y. Understood? But not only this word, there are many words, many more. For example, you can say busy, you can say sunny, or you can say lucky and funny, sorry, many more adjectives like this that they end with Y. So this is a very strong rule. You can never omit it, you can never forget it, okay? Mark my words. Now look at the example. Busy, you see here Y is available. Busier, Y is not available here. Y has been dropped. The I, you can say I has taken the place of Y. Understood? So the same rule applies here. The busiest, B-U-S-I-E-S-T. Understood? You can find Y here, but you cannot find it. Understood? Now let's talk a little bit about the irregular adjectives. Why the irregular adjectives are called irregular adjectives? So you can automatically realize that the word irregular the title. So from that word you can understand that why these are called irregular adjectives, because these are irregular. These are awkward, means mismanaged, or you can say not managed very well. Understood? Means their positive degree is something else, their comparative degree is something else, and their superlative degree is something else. Once again, I should tell you, their positive degree is different, comparative degree is again different, and the superlative degree is again different. Understood? But luckily, these are just a few. You can say something countable. Something countable. Understood? If there had been many more, then it would have been very, you can say, difficult for us to find, such words. But Alhamdulillah, these are just a few. The other all remaining words are, you can say, regular adjectives. Regular adjectives, I have told you before that, comparative degree and superlative degree are the derivatives of the positive degree. Comparative degree and superlative degree are the branches of the positive degree. The root word is positive degree. Understood? So now let's go to the examples of irregular adjectives. You can see it here. Little, less, the least. Now you see, positive degree is different, comparative different, superlative different. Okay, good, better, the best. Bad, worse, the worst. Much, more, the most. Many, more, the most. So here I would like to tell you one thing. Something very important, that is, we use definite article the for superlative degrees. Understood? It is necessary. You can say mandatory upon you that you use definite article with superlative degrees. So superlative degrees are never used without the definite article. Understood? You can see, you will find here the most, the worst, the best, the least, the busiest, the fewest, the most handsome. Understood? When it comes to positive degree, when it comes to superlative degree, you will find the definite article everywhere. Understood? So here I would like to remind you one thing, that as I said before, that any word has 6 or less than 6 letters. So here less has a problem. Why? Letter is a countable and less is used for uncountable things. We can never use, when it comes to grammar, when it comes to speaking, or you can say informal English, it's okay. But when it comes to grammar, then we should not use less, but rather we choose fewer. For countable things, we should use fewer. For uncountable things, we use less. As I said before, any word that has, you can say, 6 or less than 6 letters, grammatically it's wrong. But rather it should have been any word that has 6 or fewer than 6 letters. Understood? This is the difference. When it comes to uncountable, it's okay. But when it comes to countables, here comes the problem. That for countables, we should not use less. Before I myself said, but that was, when it comes to speaking, it's okay. But when it comes to writing, we should not use this word. Understood? We use, for countable things, we use fewer. You can see it here. Also, I have written it here, fewer, the fewest. So once again, I should tell you, any word, any adjective that has 6 or fewer than 6 letters, 6 or fewer than 6 letters, we use ER for the comparative degree and EST for the superlative degree. Understood? So this was my last, you can say, and final advice to you. You can say, remember this. And maybe it is the last video of adjectives. and after that we will come with another part of speech. I think that could be interjections. Okay, so I hope you have understood the concept of today's lesson. If we are alive, we will meet in a new video with a new grammatical point. So till then, stay blessed.